So today, I'm gonna move the long arm. I have a lot of work to do, and I should be working, but one of the things I'm noticing is I think it's hot here in Texas, like bad hot, and I'm thinking that if I move the long arm this way, which is this way, I'm gonna have to move the computer and everything, that the AC unit has more room to circulate, because right now it kind of circulates behind the long arm, and I think the long arm blocks the AC from cooling this place down. Also too, it gives me a good reason to procrastinate and not work. And then I feel like accomplish something because the room is different. So I guess you're gonna have fun and help me and join me, and I don't know. All right, come on. Cookie, you want out? Oh. These bins on the bottom, I'm considering putting them in the back by the thread and stacking them really pretty, but we'll see how that goes. But another thing that is great about moving your sewing room is there's like lint and thread all over the back of the long arm, and probably behind this thing that I have you standing on. And this way I clean and really just kind of reorganize, and I call it a reset. It's a workroom reset. It resets the space, it changes the way it feels, and when I come up here, it's a fresh view to my beautiful eyes. And so that's what I'm gonna do right now. The reason I love those caster wheels, I'm gonna move you, those wheels, because you can so easily just rotate the long arm without any hesitation or any problem, and you can move the room around. Now I'm gonna do, this was the easy part, believe it or not. And now the fan is hitting me, you know, I'm getting some fresh, cool air. And you can feel that the floor is very cool here because it's hitting downwards. And then it'll fill the room with fresh air because it's not going tunneled like it usually is. So you can see the chaos currently. See, I'm sweeping. You can see that there's a mess. You know what I've noticed is this area where I have the sewing machine and the computer, it's a hotter area as I'm walking barefoot. But let me show you the view this way. This is what this currently looks like. I'm going to move that little storage thing. Look how nice that is. Okay. Oof. I don't know if you like that there. I kind of like it there. Let's see how I can make it look nice. I need this now. I'm used to it. And then I put all my fabric back there so that I can still come over here and grab my rollers and not change this up. And then here's this, what this looks like currently. I'm going to put this over there. Realization number one, the floor where I used to have my sewing table, it kind of overhangs on my building, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So apparently when I was moving around the room, it's hot. Heat is coming up in that area. So where I was sitting specifically is not as insulated as the area that's right underneath the bottom house. The bottom house, the AC is going. So the floor in this area is cooler than the floor that overhangs on the building. So whether I didn't know it, that sometimes, I'm hot right now because I was moving around, what I realized is that heat was radiating from underneath that overhang. Not only was I getting the sun from the hottest time of the day when the sun is setting, I was also getting the heat from the overhang. And it's fine. What I want to do is probably have it this way during the summer and then change it back during the winter. That's my plan. And yeah, it's hot. What I found is when I move the Longarm where I have it now, it kind of opened the AC unit up to be able to, you can even see it fluttering, kind of fluttering throughout the quilt, and there's more air circulating better because the Longarm is not keeping it kind of like creating a tunnel effect. I'm just really thankful that I'm getting more circulated air, and where I'm sitting right now, the AC underneath is cooling the floor, so it's even cooler in this area because of downstairs. So yeah, when I was moving barefoot, I was like, why is it hotter over there? And then I'm like, why is it cooler over here? And I realized, like, oh, things you don't think about, you know what I mean? So the glare from, I'm gonna have to figure out how to film here again because these windows create a glare. I think I'm gonna get a blackout curtain for probably this window over here so that when the west sun is hitting it this summer, it kind of, you know, blocks the heat from coming into the room. And also too, when I'm filming, the light is not glaring in here, though I love the light. That's why I had it the way it had. The light coming in is beautiful. And the window that I currently have, the window in front of me, it's the morning light. So I guess I should come here and work early to get that light. But I love the light from the window. It just kind of creates this beautiful energy. It's still very bright in here, and I really am happy with it. But I also wanted to share why I kind of do this crazy stuff.